All right, should be good here in just a second. What's up, everybody? Sorry about the late start. Oh wait, yeah, that's not working. Oops. Oh, that's right. Oh, you said. Are they gonna have the Tigers? They should. What do we got? McGonagall's up. Oh, it's really far behind though. McGonagall homers to start off the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this. It's way behind. I'm gonna just use the ESPN thing here tonight. I don't have a way to watch the Fox broadcast. And I don't feel like using illegal streams. You can use them, but they're super slow. But, ah. What's a video game? No, why would I stream the actual game on? This is just the game day. Anyway, Veerling will fly out, one away. 1-0 Tigers lead here in the top of the first. Good start to the game. Tigers up 1. But Veerling grounds out, and now it's 0-1. Cookie, you can look up the actual game. I'm watching it. That's just I have to watch on game day here. 1-1. It's let's see. Oh, we got another hit. That'll be a base hit for Colt Keith. A couple guys reach here in the first. We have a home run and a single now. 1 on, 1 out. Here comes Riley Green. Maybe Green blasts a ball here. Bats are starting to heat up. If only the pitching was to hold. The game is on Fox, Fernando. Red Sox fired Alex Cora. Really? I haven't heard of that. And Riley Green has a base hit. So the lefties in the lineup here are jumping all over Brady Singer. Or I think this is Brady Singer anyway. 2 on, 1 out now. Here's Dylan Dingler. Don't know. I thought the Tigers were the primetime game tonight. Fernando's getting absolute mid. Cubs, Dodgers. Ugh. 2 of the worst teams in the league. Fernando, the equivalent of Cubs Dodgers is basically Cardinals versus like Titans. 1-1. Yeah, I'm surprised Brady's still in the rotation. No, Seth, statistically the Dodgers are the worst team in baseball right now. Sorry to tell you. No, I mean, I have no Fernando. I can't believe you'd accuse me of lying. I should ban you. It'd be your own people. It'd be your own people. Called strike on a pitch basically right down the middle. It's 1-2. It's 2026, Seth. We don't use wins and losses to determine if teams are good or not. There are advanced sabermetrics that determine if a team is good. Oh, that could be a double play. They got the lead runner at second, but it looks like Dingler was able to beat it out at first, or I don't know what they did, but they couldn't beat it out at first. So runners at first and third, 2 away for Kerry Carpenter. Abbott also having a bad year. It's still pretty early though. Guys can turn it around. The Royals ruined Brady Singer, which is crazy. Because they've actually done a phenomenal job developing Lugo, Cole Reagans. They have another pitcher, don't they, in Kansas City that I'm like forgetting the name of? Ball one to Carpenter. But they just did not get Brady Singer to develop in a good way. Two-0. And it's not like he's like a lot older than Lugo or Reagan, so he shouldn't be that off in development of those two. It would be like, well, why isn't Casey Mize quite as good as the other? Well, like, I don't know. Singer should have elevated when they got the pitching system that they got in there that brought them Lugo and Reagans, right? So, like, when the Tigers got in the system of, like, Chris Fetter, all of a sudden, all of their pitchers became a lot better, right? You've seen the development of Skubal skyrocket. The development of Mize now is skyrocketing. All the pitchers they bring in play better when they're here. So, I don't know. 3-1 on Carp. Looks like they're kind of pitching around him. Fouls it off. It's 3-2. Actually, I think to be serious, I think the Cubs and Dodgers is a really good game. I just thought the Tigers were the primetime game. I know they're national TV, but I thought they were the only one. Damn. Well, inning comes to a close. We get a run on the McGonigal solo homer. They get a guy to third, but they fail to score him. We'll head to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Reds, or 1-0 Tigers. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Tigers. McGonigal, Vierling, Keith, or wrong team, sorry. Last time I watched, they were at home, so I always get this backwards. Friedel, McLean, De La Cruz, Stewart, Lowe, whichever one that is, Steer, Stevenson, Benson, and Hayes. We should be able to handle this team. Yesterday was one of those days where our bullpen just wasn't good. I have about one of those a week. Annoying. But them rainouts can be real fucky, kind of. So. Waiting to clear out a little bit. Did a couple dabs before I went live, so still a little congested. But Frito, McLean, and De La Cruz to lead it off here in the bottom of the first. Pitching for the Tigers, it's let's see who's third. Oh, Flaherty. Oh boy, it's Big Jack Flaherty. Hey, by the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, make sure you do so. Helps the stream out, gets more people in here, especially if you're not chatting, which is pretty much everybody right now. So be sure to drop a like, or else all your team's NFL draft picks will be busts. Unless you're a Patriots fan, all your teams, it's impossible for the Patriots to make bad draft picks low-key. So all of our picks will be all pros, but the rest of your teams will suffer. Even the Lions. Yeah, Fernando has skills that not many people know about. Him being 3.5 foot tall makes him very easy to get around. And yeah, Flaherty is pitching, by the way. It'll be strike to start off the at-bat. Called strike one from Woke Jack Flaherty. Hopefully it's dark woke, right? Got him. Swinging strike 2. Jack Flaherty on national TV to promote the woke agenda on Fox. The irony is rich. Happy Padres are losing. Hey, fuck you, Fernando or Seth. No, you're not a very big man. We know that. And that'll be called strike 3. Friedel takes the third strike, and we have one away. So far, we have an immaculate inning from Jack Flaherty. Let's see if he can keep it up. Here's McLean now with one away. McLean. Anyway, one out. I think. Ball 1. Damn. There goes the immaculate inning. That's over with. I'll do an immaculate inning watch every inning. 2-0. Throws 3 devastating pitches to a lefty. Can't throw strike to a righty. Jack Flaherty, ladies and gentlemen. That's annoying. 2-0. Need a strike? No, now it's 3-0. Seth, you were literally a Phillies fan like 2 weeks ago. What made you switch over to the Dodgers? Phillies had a bad start, so now you're not a fan? Kind of like the Orioles. Yeah, not anymore. And he walks Matt McLean. 1 on, 1 out here. Here's De La Cruz. Not exactly the guy you want to see with anyone on base up. Fernando, in football terms, De La Cruz is sort of like George Pickens. He's pretty good. Sure you do, Seth. Seth, you switch teams a lot. No offense. I mean, you can't really deny it. Like a 2 week, like during spring training, you were a Phillies fan. A week or two into the season, you were rooting for the Phillies, and then they sucked, and now you're a Dodgers fan. 1-1. You don't stand by your teams when they're bad. Who doesn't? Oh, Ellie De La Cruz? Yeah, he's from the Dominican Republic. Could be Venezuelan. I think last name tells me he might be Dominican. 2-1. Oh, it's 3-1 actually. Damn it, dude. Fernando, if you're Venezuelan, you should know that like your country's chief export right now to the United States is basically baseball players. And he walks 2 guys in a row. Terrible start to the game here for Jack Flaherty. 2 on, 1 out. Well, he can't give up hits if he just walks everybody on. The 100 IQ play. We have to be careful. Flaherty's always been a Reds fan, he said growing up. Strike 1 to who's that? Stewart? Oh boy. We could use a ground ball here, and he throws the ball. All right, cool. Yeah, just keep throwing those. It's a good plan. 16 pitches, 6 strikes. It's a good way to get outs is to just keep throwing it out of the strike zone. They're clearly going to chase it. I'd recommend throwing another ball. See if they swing. And then he gives up a home run. All right, yeah, take him out the game. Yeah, that's all we need to see tonight. Take him out. Put him behind. Take him out to the wood chipper. We ain't got no use for this guy no more. He's selling on purpose at this point. Just served a meatball up right down the middle. Shittiest slider I ever saw. Even Fernando could have hit that. This dude is 3.5 foot tall and runs like Cindy in Scary Movie 1 when she and Bobby are in the cafeteria after Bobby gets released from jail. And she's like, ah, and she runs away like that. Even he can hit that, Bobby, or Fernando. Oh, what? Now he can throw strikes 0-2. Now that it's 3-1. Reds have a 3-run homer. It's 3-1 here. It's an 0-2 count now on Low or Lau. Suddenly, the loser can throw strikes. Fernando, this guy's basically JJ McCarthy right now. Ball 1. 9. Actually, I don't know what number he's in right now. He might be wearing 9. And he gives up another home run. All right, yeah, it's not even a joke now. Get somebody else warming up. They got to get him out of here. He's just going to lose the game on purpose. The last 2 at-bats this guy's had, he's homered off of us. Well, this game's off to a terrible start. Jack Flaherty has sold us. And he throws the ball immediately in the dirt. Good shit. If he throws a strike, it's a home run. If he throws anything else, it's a ball. Oh, they finally made contact. It didn't go over the fence. It almost did. It went really far. Strike 1. Get cable or something. I don't know. 4-1, Reds lead. And he throws another ball. 2-1. Our pitchers can't come back fast enough. Melton, Job. At least we know who we can get rid of when they do come back. We can move Flaherty out to the bullpen when Melton's ready to go. Give old Troy a real shot at starting and let Jack kind of figure it out in the bullpen for a minute. He clearly kind of has lost it. 3-2. He just threw that shit right down the middle, giving up back-to-back home runs. He's like, here's a pitch right down the middle. A non-moving fastball. Yeah, he does. I can't wait for Melton or somebody to be ready to go. Like at this point, and he hits Steer with the pitch. Jesus Christ. 1 on, 1 out. We still haven't gotten the second out of the inning. Here's the 7-hitter. Oh, they're finally going to go talk to him. That's a good idea. Here's Stevenson now with 1 on, 1 out. Still just 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Yeah, he's got to go. I'd rather just keep Montero and replace him with when Melton's ready to go or if Verlander comes back. I think the honest decision, it's not really like Montero, who's pitched pretty good. Like who would y'all rather have at this point? Like Montero really can't go more than 5-6 innings, but at least he usually only gives up 2 or 3 runs at most. And that's usually because coach leaves him in too long because he's dominating. Because he's gone 5 innings, giving up 1 hit, 0 walks. Or maybe 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and like no runs, or maybe a solo homer, and that's the 1 hit. Every single time through 5. It's just that 6th inning kind of fucks him up because he runs out of juice. And that's why Montero can't really be a starter. He literally cannot go more than 5 or 6 innings. It's rare he like has that like oomph to get past that. And that's not a shot at Montero. It's just kind of the reality. 1-1 here for Stevenson now. 2-1. Jesus Christ, dude. Jack Flaherty pitch good challenge. Level impossible. Or is it like pitch good challenge level Jack Flaherty? By the way, it's 2-2. Hey, 2 strikes. Look at this. An even count. Blood is cooked. Watch this shit. Strike 3. I don't even gotta look. What's y'all favorite scary movie? Don't even have to look. Let me guess. You struck out. Let me hear you say boom, boom. Let me hear you say way, oh, way, oh. He did strike out. I knew that shit was coming. Look at that. Jack Flaherty's back. Better watch out, motherfuckers. All you doubters. Watch this shit. And then he's going to get another strikeout. Here comes the 8-hitter. It's like talking shit after he's given up 4 runs. So Flaherty picks up his 2nd strikeout of the inning. And he'll generate a swing and a miss by Benson. Well, now we're going to have to kind of climb out of a hole. We're down 3 runs. It's 4-1 here in the bottom of the first. 1 on, 2 out. Called strike 2. You got a ball from Will Vest? Nice. Hell yeah, Don. Well, Fernando, do you know that this is her son, Benson? You saw him, and he's Drew Anderson. He apologized that he knows and he will pitch better. Hey, he pitched good yesterday. It wasn't his fault we lost. At least. He's like the only reliever who didn't suck ass last night. And another strikeout. There we go. Flaherty strikes out the side. Flaherty dominates in the bottom of the first. Tigers down 4-1. Just completely ignore all the runs. It's just like, yeah, and the Tigers are down 4-1. Top 2, 4-1 Reds. But yeah, Flaherty strikes out the side. Very good inning for the kid. Torkelson, Perez, and Baez. 7-8-9 due up for the Tigers in the top of the second. Long first inning here in Cincinnati. Yeah, he seems like a cool guy. Just sucks that he can't find any consistency in the majors. Hopefully he does find it. When he's on, he looks good, but you know, he's not really on a lot. Jansen's like 38. They seem good. I don't really have any complaints. They got a bunch of linemen. Got an edge rusher or 2. You know what I mean? Hopefully one of the linemen they drafted and some of the linemen they took end up being good. The way they drafted signals that they know they're going to give up a lot of their 2027 picks. The kid they drafted is pretty young in the first round, Lomu, right? And he plays right tackle. So unless Will Campbell moves to guard and they plan on putting this kid at left tackle, he's probably going to sit for a year behind Moses and be a developmental piece. However, you do something like that when you're kind of anticipating that That's going to be your biggest need, is replacing Moses next year. And you're not going to have a first round pick because of a trade coming probably after June 1st. To me, the draft indicates that we're trading for Brown most likely, because they took a weird amount of offensive linemen, and that's going to be our biggest need in the next 2 years, I think. So, was our biggest need this offseason, and probably will be next year, unless they hit on a bunch of guys and then we're just good, which is possible. But yeah, the reason they made those draft picks that they did is so they are future proof for not having a first next year. Ball 1 to Torkelson. And that's a good move to be. That's a good spot to do. They took more of a project, a little undersized guy. They'll probably fatten him up and put him at right tackle next year. Or if he can get larger than Campbell, put him at left tackle, slide Will down to right tackle, where he'd dominate. 2-1 to Torque on a called strike. Do. Charge. They also drafted a giant tackle. And if he turns and Torque gets out. Rounds out. Hits it back to the pitcher, 1 away. Top 2, 4-1. Reds lead. Now it's the Reds' turn to blow an early lead. Watch out for the 5th inning or 6th inning. Should be magic. Here's the 8-hitter Perez. With 1 away. That'll be called strike. He should challenge it. That's not a strike. Very low pitch. Fernando, a challenge in baseball is the equivalent to a challenge in football. When you disagree with the call, you're allowed to challenge it in baseball. Unlike football, though, baseball is a more modernized sport, not stuck in the past. And you get unlimited challenges if you get them correct. No, football's a lot worse. And that'd be the second out. If this were football, they would go to a commercial break right now. We would be on a commercial break. And when Perez pops out to the third baseman, Hayes. 2 down. Runners not on. Bases are empty. Base is empty. Here's Baez. Let's see if he can hit a ghost grand slam. That is when there's no one on and it's just you batting. For 17 runs. Good luck to the Reds if Baez hits this year. It's a once-in-a-generation thing, and Baez gets the ghost bat. Ghost bases loaded. Called strike, and then it's fouled away. It's 0-2. Same pitch, basically, twice in a row. Actually, one's a sweeper, one's a slider, I suppose. Kind of the same pitch. Very, varied movement, I suppose. Throw those to the lefties. I'm pretty sure those are home runs, but not to our lefties. And Baez will fly out. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Tigers have a very unproductive 1-2-3 inning here in the second. We'll head to the bottom of the second. We'll see Hayes, Friedel, and McLean. 9-1-2 due up here for the Reds. 9-1-2 due up. We're not even playing at Detroit, bro. It's in Cincinnati. Fucking casual, dude. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's a commercial break. You're back to the NFL. NFL presented by Fox Films. Presented by Budweiser. When you're here, your family. Presented by Olive Garden. Presented by blah, blah, blah. And all right, that'll be a tackle here on 3rd down and It is second down with 10 seconds left here. The team is just outside of the end zone. Ball is at the 2-yard line, and there's going to be a timeout called. There's 1 second remaining here on third down at the 1-yard line, right before the half. We're going to go to a commercial break here. We'll be back. We just came back from a commercial break, and one of the teams took a timeout during our commercial break, so we will be back with another commercial break 10 minutes later. And, there'll be another stuff and another timeout called. There is 1 second still remaining. And we're going to take another commercial break here. We'll be back. And now we're back. And the other team called their final timeout. So we'll be back after another commercial. All right, now it's been 20 minutes since that first play that we got to the 1. And he gets tackled in the backfield. We'll go to halftime. Whew. That's a good that was a good 2-minute warning. And that's your common 2-minute warning in the NFL now. It'll be like, they'll get the ball into the 5, and then they'll go to like 17 commercial breaks for some reason. Now, it's about the worst shit I ever saw. It's almost unwatchable, really. Primetime NFL games are terrible to watch. I would argue borderline unwatchable. Yeah, I remember when they said they do. And Flaherty immediately gives up a home. Oh, no, that'll just be a long double to start off the inning. Really not sure why Flaherty came back out. And Hayes has his first double of the year. Seems like his second hit of the year. Oh, man. It's probably a good idea to get Flaherty out of there. The NFL is brutal, dude. I don't know why they have so many commercials. It's hard to watch. And that'll be a ground ball over to the right side or to the left side. For some reason, they throw a sack bunt. All right, they get the runner at first on a sack bunt. Runner at third, 1 away. Hey, the Tigers figured out how to field bunts. Nice. Even though it did work and the sack bunt got the runner over to third. Now it's a runner at third and only 1 away. Tigers looking to potentially give up more. McLean's up now. He walked and later scored on a 2-run homer. A 3-run homer, actually. Ball 1. So far, he's thrown 5 straight balls to McLean. No, he threw him 1 strike. Never mind. I forgot. Yeah. Two-0. All right, well, he's just going to walk the middle of the lineup again and give up another home run to Stewart, I suppose. Hey, there we go. We got a swing. 2-1. All right. If he didn't swing, it'd be 3-0, but... Dun, 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 dun. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so, especially if you haven't said anything or don't really plan on chatting. The interaction helps the stream out quite a bit. And that's called strike, but I think it may be challenged, and if it is, it'll be 3-1. It wasn't called a strike. I think it was just wrongly called strike. Either way, it's 3-1, I believe now. That'll be called a strike, though. 3-2. What's up, dude? It's going good. How's it going for you? Tigers are stinking it up here tonight, though. They're presenting B-hole wide. Fouled away. We'll have another 3-2 coming up. They're like, oh, please put it in, Reds. Specifically Flaherty. He sucks right now. Hey, there we go. That's his fourth strikeout of the game. 2 away. Hopefully we can strand a leadoff double here. Now up is De La Cruz. Speaking of what? See if we can't get Ellie De La Cruz. Ball one. Hey. Who's Aruba? Call it strike one. We'll see if it remains a strike if it gets challenged. Does. 2-1. Wasn't challenged. Surprise, surprise. They actually did fire they did fire him. Someone said that, but no one really confirmed if the Red Sox actually fired Cora. They fired him though. Fouled away, it'll be 2-2. Doing great. Hey, glad to hear that. Yeah, Detroit's taking some tough L's. They gave up the win last night. Pistons got beat up pretty good this afternoon. Now the Tigers are looking like shit this evening. Sheesh. A rough weekend for the D. Pause. No homo. I ain't on no gay shit though. It's all over ESPN. Damn. Well, the Red Sox were off to a miserable start this year. They won 17-1 and they fired their coach today. Island north of Venezuela. Hell yeah, man. Hopefully you have a good time in Aruba. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it down to Mexico, but not too fast. I don't know. That's the best I can sing, by the way. That's pretty good. I could probably be on American Idol and win that shit low key. I'd be like, damn, that's Rob Jackson. He's even better than Michael Jackson. I'd be like, you don't gotta be so cute, you know. It's 2-2. We're just waiting for the pitch. I think he just gave up another home run. Or a double. And he gave up a double to De La Cruz. It's 5-1 Reds. Get this bum out of the game. Or no, it's a triple? Oh no, it is a home run. All right. Another home run. It's 6-1 Reds. We're gonna have to fire Jack Flaherty from our coaching staff. Or from the pitching staff basketball. Wonder who's gonna be the new coach for the Red Sox soon. Maybe we should bring Alex Cora in as a coach. As some kind of assistant. He and Hinch are close. He's one of the few coaches that can stop AJ. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some soda pop real quick while we're getting our teeth punched in. What do we got? Hey, they got an out. There is two away, and Stewart is the hitter. Ball one is 1-2. Get Dookie on. Yeah, we are getting Dookie on. What's up, Charles? How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good night. My Tigers are. I forgot my soda cup. Son of a. I'll wait for the at bat to end. Another foul. We'll see the eighth pitch of the at bat coming on up. Yeah, it is a beautiful. Well, it's a nice night in Michigan too. It's like 61 degrees. Pretty good. A little windy though. Injury delay. Who got hurt? Did the batter foul it off himself, or did he foul it off the catcher? I'm not currently watching. Watching this first version. I don't know. Right back. Well, if they're gonna do an injury, they'll have to be right back. Hey, that'll be the. Hey, look at that! Flaherty picks up his fifth strikeout of the game. He's dealing, boys. Flaherty has 5 strikeouts of the 6 possible outs, doing pretty good. He's only given up 6 runs. 6-1, top 3, Reds lead. Damn, Kelsey's doing NASCAR now. I feel like he's everywhere. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, well, we kind of need him right now. We don't really. Melton's not ready to come back. Job isn't due back till August. We may not even see Melton till August either. But we should see Melton this year and Job, as long as there aren't any setbacks. Right. So I'm guessing Flaherty would be one of the people on the chopping block. Because at this point, it seems like it's got to be. Oh, no, they're going to say it's a foul. What the fuck? Oh, ball. Okay, something got overturned. And now it'll be a hit. So never mind. The inning still goes. And Flaherty gives up another hit. His 5th of the game he's given up. I think he's given up like 3 home runs and 2 singles or some shit like that. Maybe a double and a single and 3 home runs. Those are the 5 hits. Yeah. I mean, if Verlander comes back, there even has to be a decision like, hey, maybe we go with Verlander and push old kid and push old Flaherty into the bullpen. We may have to old Yeller or old Jack Flaherty. The wokeness has got to his brain. So it'll be 1 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the second of a 6-1 Reds beating of the Tigers. They're stunting on Detroit right now. What we call reckless style. Ball 1. Well, hopefully the offense gets going, but yeah. So it don't really matter. But man, oh man, a few rough innings since like the 6th inning of last night. We haven't been able to stop him from scoring. Called strike 1. Fouled it away. It's 1-2. All right, there we go. Fighting back a little bit, Jack Flaherty. And that's ball 2. It's 2-2 now for Low. He homered in this game. Homered into walk-off last night. All he does is homer against us. Yeah, pick off attempt. Maybe we'll pick a guy off. Get out the inning, yo. We're living in a land down under. Ball 3, it's 3-2. Oh my gosh, dude. No, I don't like fruit on pizza in general. It's too. I don't like sweet things really on pizza. I don't think it tastes right all the way. And it has like it. If you do put like sweet stuff on a pizza, it has to be like a Hawaiian style pizza, like a certain type of breading, a certain type of cheese, a certain type of like specific saucing. There's probably got to be like the fake ham on it. Then pineapple doesn't taste so bad, but it's again you got to kind of make it like a barbecue chicken pizza. And then it's like, is that really even pizza anymore? You know, I don't think it would taste good on like a traditional like marinara sauce, like Little Caesars, like hot and ready with pineapples. That'd be fucking gross. But if you do it in like a specific way, right? Where the sauce is accent, the flavoring of the pineapple and the toppings all work together. Grilled chicken's fine. Like most toppings that are not fruit work on pizza. In order to make like fruit work on a pizza, though, you have to one make sure the sauce is right because again, it's gonna be super sweet and that tastes fucking gross to me. Like like pizza sauce mixed with fucking sweetness. It's like, there's already enough sugar in the salt itself or the sauce itself. You don't need to add more. And it's a weird, different kind of sugar. So no, but like it depends on the context of what kind of pizza. Like otherwise, I don't know, you know. You put vegetable, any vegetable works on a pizza almost. You'd be like, yeah, I put zucchini on. Oh no, that's kind of a fruit. No, zucchini would be fine. I think people do that. You know, barbecue chicken pizza. Yeah, barbecue chicken pizza with like barbecue sauce and shit. That you could put fucking pineapple on that. It tastes just fine. You get the right cheese, bang. You get the right chicken, bang. You get the right fucking pineapples, bang. You get the right barbecue sauce, bang. That's actually a good eat. But that's like Hawaiian style pizza, right? Like they don't use like fucking traditional pizza sauce to make Hawaiian style pizza. Tigers will send McGonigal, Veerling, and Keith to the plate here in the top of the third. It's 6-1 Reds. I really like margarita style pizzas, the ones with like the big ass amounts of running cheese and sauce. That shit's delicious. They cook a margarita under it. That's why it looks like that. There's alcohol underneath. I'm just kidding. That's just what it looks like. It's delicious. What's up, Vincent? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Where am I from? The great state of Michigan. I thought barbecue chicken was your favorite pizza. We got ourselves a phony, a big fat phony. Hey, everyone. A big fat phony lives here. It's 2-1 on McGonigal, by the way. And McGonigal is going to get another hit. That might be, yeah, he's just going to get a single. That'll be a base hit for Kevin McGonigal to lead off the third. 1 on, nobody out. McGonigal now has 2 of the 4 hits and the only run with the solo homer. He's 2 for 2. You're just kidding. You're still a big fat pony. Hell yeah, it's always let's go McGonagall. Ball 1. Veerling up now. With nobody out and a runner at first. Tigers trying to make up some of the 6-1 Reds lead. Down by 5. We could half it with one swing of the bat here. This series is Kroger versus Meyer on the Reds. Jersey, they say Kroger on the side. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, basketball. Kroger versus Meyer. Kroger versus the Meyer versus Kroger game of the week. You're on Fox Saturday Night Baseball. 2-1. I was born in the Detroit area. I grew up in Warren for about 9 years. And then I moved to the Flint area where I lived for about 9 years. And then I moved to Mount Pleasant where I lived for about 9 years. Now I'm somewhere else in Michigan, where I could be moving after next year or sticking around for another 4, putting this at about 9 years in this spot. Be about 7 or 8 when it's all said and done if I stick around and do my PhD here. That'll be a fly out by Veerling. 1 away. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Colt Keith now. Let's see if we can't get a little damage done with Keith. He's 1 for 1. What's up, Drake? I seem to move every 10 years in my life. Or maybe every 9, roughly, you could look at it. With some overlap, obviously. I'm done. One on Keith. We could use a big hit here from CK. From Louis CK. Get it? Like the comedian who jacked off in front of people. Louis they have the Colt Keith is like CK. It's a good joke if you like comedy. And that'll be a deep fly out to the wall, basically. Nice play in the outfield, 2 away. Charlie. Oh, it could also be Mr. Charles E. Kirk. It's true, Fernando. Tiger's getting smoked, Michael. Flaherty sucks. He's giving up a bunch of home runs. Not a good start. He has 5 Ks, though, so if you're looking for a glass half full moment, you know, we do have 5 strikeouts. Well, 4, rather. Sorry, I forgot they took away that 5th strikeout for him. They appealed. Challenge to go, and it didn't turn out to be. Hey, we had to let go. Look at that. Fucking big time channel. Big time YouTuber. What are we doing? Kidding. Mostly people watching because this game's on fucking cable or Fox, and not many people can watch. 2-0. 3-0. Well, they're just not going to pitch to Riley Green here, which is a pretty smart plan. I wouldn't either. No reason to. I'll go after Dingler. Especially if you're righty on righty, you know, you're like, all right, I'm okay. I feel confident. Don't want to get smoked by a heating up Riley Green. who, when everything is going right, is our best hitter. I low-key don't even really think it's like that close either. He strikes out all the time, but that I don't care about. He's pretty talented. Yeah, I think the Pats had a good draft. To me, it indicates that we're going to be trading for A.J. Brown in the near future. And it looks like Riley Green will get another base hit. He's 2 for 2 today. Runner to third, first and third. So that's why I don't understand why they just didn't walk him after he went 3-0. You walk him, the Tigers don't get a runner to third. Here's Dingler to hit a 3-run homer to make this a 6-4 game. Yeah, so I don't know. I like it. We have a future right tackle when Moses leaves next year, or if he gets hurt this year, we have a guy who can be ready to go. Or we have a left tackle if they want to move Will Campbell to guard. I don't know, not a lineman. Don't follow the Lions that closely, but I heard that they got a very good corner. Some people are saying the Lions might have had the steal pick of the draft in the corner they drafted this afternoon. He was like a second round projected talent that the Lions got in like the 5th. Very good. That's probably their best pickup. That and they got a bunch of edge rushers, which is what they needed. They got an offensive tackle, which is really needed. I think they did good. I think they had a good draft from what it sounds like. 1-2. Again, the Lions aren't like a super needy team. They needed to get a tackle or two, and I think they got that Blake Miller guy who looks pretty good. Steelers, they had a draft. They hosted the draft, that's for sure. That's what else can I say about Pittsburgh in the draft this year? They hosted it, That's a pretty big moment. 1-2 count. Dingler fouls the pitch away, so we'll get another 1-2 now. What will we get our hands on next? A home run by Dingler. He fouls the pitch away, we'll get another 1-2. This is one of those drafts where it's really hard to tell who won the draft because it's like all the players kind of suck. Bruh. To be honest, there was only really like 5.5 rounds of actually draftable players this year. Maybe 5. And I'm trying to be nice, and that'll be a fucking pop out or a ground out. 1, and that'll end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers get a guy to 3rd, but do nothing with it. Rewind by like 5 minutes and you'll find the opinion. I don't want to repeat myself. Steer, Stevenson, and Benson. I was just talking about it. I don't even know if you got to go back that far, like 3 minutes. How's it going, though? Nice to see you, man. But to sum it up, it seems like they did good. I don't know how to tell, though, because I think this is a historically bad draft class, or it'll be very good and have lots of surprises. But I don't know. I don't think it was a super deep talent class. It was probably one of the least excited I've ever been. When I looked at the talent, I went, ugh. And I just moved along. There are some interesting players, though. That tight end out of Notre Dame has very Gronkowski-like energy to me. The Browns drafted a guy that has a lot of like Jason or Travis Kelce-like energy, which is very funny. Lions seem to have gotten another good tackle. The Patriots seem to have kind of set themselves up to trade for. Other than that, I really don't. No one really drafted that bad either. Like no teams where you're looking at going like, what the fuck did you do? Like maybe the Cardinals. But I don't really think it's that bad that they took Jeremiah Love. I actually think that's a great pick. I'd have done the same fucking thing. I'd have been like, yeah, we're going to take Jeremiah Love. What do you mean? Yeah, all we got to do is get a line now. And we're going to be good next season. Maybe not this year. We're going to be really good next year now. Yeah, that was funny, but like, that's how the draft goes, I suppose. People are trying to make that into a big deal, I think, because it was otherwise a very boring draft. You know what I mean? Like, it's very funny, but like, I feel like it's being overblown. Like, you know how much that happens in the NFL draft where a team jumps another team to take a player? Happens every single year on multiple picks. I bet you the entire top 5 through 20 is just a wild concave of phone calls to a player. They just happen to be filming at the exact right moment to catch it. Strike one to steer. Like, it was all just like a very like, and I'm not saying it was fake. It wasn't like fake. But it was one of those things where it's like they just happened to catch that moment. And be like actively recording audio and shit. It just like it just worked out really nicely. And the guy like physically reacted. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really. If you're a football fan, I don't really see anyone having like the worst draft ever. The Rams and Cardinals, maybe though. I don't know. The Rams did good outside of that Simpson pick, I guess. 2-1 here on Steer. Now it's 3-1. By the way, the Tigers did bring in Burt Smith, so they have a new pitcher in. It hasn't seemed to help them throw strikes, though. It's now 3-1. And they walk Steer. 1 on. Nobody out here. Just start off the bottom of the third. Another long inning ahead, folks. I'm glad the NFL draft is over. It was terrible this year. I had no hype for it. Now I don't have to think about football for a couple months. I still think the funniest thing in the world, though, one last thing about football, is that everybody has to fake that they think it's a big deal that Mike Vrabel cheated on his wife. It's like, wow, that sucks. Anyway. I love the idea or the concept that, like, people think this is a big deal that somebody associated with professional football cheated on their wife. It's the reason it's a big deal is because it's never happened before. No one in the history of the league, or really no one associated with professional sports in general, has ever cheated on their wives, which is why the fact that Vrabel cheated on his wife is such a big deal, I think. He's the first guy to do it. And it is also very funny that the second the Patriots coaches start cheating again, we go back to the Super Bowl. What a good life to live. Stevenson will fly out, 1 away. Oh, no, 2 away, sorry. No, 1 away. I'm stupid. 1 on, 1 out now. Here's Benson with 1 out and 1 on. 6-1, Reds lead, bottom of the third. By the way, half the reason I'm really not talking about the game fully involved is because, like, I'm not missing anything. Fouled away, it's 0-1. But I'm willing to talk about other things is because it is 6-1. You know? And the away team, the home team, the Reds, the leading team is batting. It's like we're not really missing anything if I do miss something. Like, oh no, they made the lead bigger. Anyway, fouled away, it's 0-2. Plus, the NFL draft did just happen. I know I just kind of poo-pooed the talk of it, but that was just my opinion. I just think it was a bad year. Very, very weirdly similar to 2013, I think, where it was just kind of a uniquely bad class. And Benson goes down looking, 2 away. Now up, the 9-hitter Ke'Bryan Hayes. 2 down, runner at first. Bottom of the third. Oh no, the last like 2 or 3 years, the drafts have been great. A lot of great players, a lot of great hype. Motherfuckers are hyping up Ruben Bain. People are like, oh, people slept on Ruben Bain. He's like 5.5 foot tall, like 2 foot tall guy. Like I seen him on TV. He's not very. He's like, oh, I seen Ruben Bain on TV. He's this big. I'm like, why is everyone thinking this guy's the shit? I truly didn't get it. Truly, the draft is it's lost on me. That'll be called a ball, but the Tigers could challenge it and probably be ruled a strike. Lions should have traded up to get that guy. I think the Lions will come to regret that they didn't do that. It's a 1-1 count. 2-1 now, actually. Another ball gets rifled in there. But doesn't matter. Hayes strikes out swinging. I guess it was 1-2 or something. I don't know. Oh, the other pitch was changed to a strike. All right. That was changed to a strike. So it would have been 1-2. It would have been 0-2, 1-2, swing and a miss. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, that would have been changed to a strike. It would have been 1-2, 1-3. Yep. All right, nice. They pick up a strikeout. They finally have a quiet inning. Smith comes in and shuts it down. Carpenter, Torkelson, and Perez here in the top of the fourth. Let's see if the Tigers can try to cut this lead a little bit here with the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up. It'll be Carp, Torque, and Perez. $2024 was? Why? Oh, the draft. Yeah, it was a good draft. Patriots got the future GOAT quarterback. I'll be right back. I have to go wash my hand really quick. Cool. Boy. Yeah, the Reds are wearing nice. Which ones they got on the red one? Or the black ones? It is. Yeah, we'll see. Almost coming up. Same point. I'm gonna go grab a little bit more sody pape. You're back. What? I'm at 8:30. I'll be right back. We got to know 1 count here, or 2-1 count here on Carp. Need some runs. Let's go, team. Hit a fucking ball. 3-1. The Reds wear black jerseys. Everything, nothing makes sense. Everything's woke. That'll be called strike 2. It's 3-2 now. Count is full here on Mr. Scary Carry Carpenter. A 217 at? Oh, no, it's like 240. 217, 810 OPS. Hilarious. All he does is hit home runs and doubles. And he strikes out 1 away. Nice way to start off the inning. Not really. Come on, Tigers, do something. Show some pride. Hey, Torque just homered. His 4th straight game with the homer. He's heating up pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. But yeah, that'll be a home run by Torque. Cutting the lead. Bang. 6-2. Only down by 4. I see Reds fans are shaking in their boots right now. Literally shaking, crying, pissing, throwing up. Torque's 4th homer of the year. Tigers down by 4. Yeah, it's a Torque bomb, Fernando. Yep. Torque hitting a home run is like when Mahomes throws a touchdown. It's a pretty canon event. It's like when Brady wins a Super Bowl. It's one of those kind of moments. 1-1. But 1-2 now on Perez. The worst. Yeah, this guy sucks too. We should just call up Max Clark. I don't know what we're doing. Literally, Clark cannot be worse than this. Like, this guy doesn't do shit. Dude. He's hitting like 89 right now. With a 240 OPS. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, he's hitting 56 with the 244 OPS, dog. Why is he in a fucking lineup? Like, everyone else that plays somewhat regularly except Veerling is over 700 with the OPS. We have a very good lineup OPS-wise. 724 from the bottom up. 724, 760, 799, 802, 892, 799, 639. That's not very good. 961. That'll be a base hit. Veerling and Perez. Like, Veerling, I understand. He barely gets to ever play. Perez plays damn near every day since he got called up. That's his, like, what, 2nd hit since getting called up? Maybe his 3rd. I'm not even being mean. That's literally like his 3rd hit based on having a 56 average. That hit didn't even bring him into the 100s, dog. Fouled away by Baez. 1 on, 1 out. I'm glad he got on there. He desperately needed to get a hit, but like, he's not working. This is kind of getting to Akil Baddoo levels of bad at the plate. Now, I will say Perez does get pretty good contact, and he often gets robbed of hits, whereas Baddoo just didn't. But still, like, dog, a 50 fucking like 81 is inexcusable. Not like 2 weeks in, you know. I believe Meadows got hurt 2 weeks ago. It's like, all right, dude, you should have kind of adjusted by now. One, two. But I don't know. I guess they're just not ready to call up Max Clark. I suppose. Meanwhile, Clark's hitting like fucking 450 off AAA pitching right now. Is he still tearing the shit out of the ball down in Toledo? Or did he cool off finally from his like 800 fucking average to start the year? Or 375 or some crazy shit, to be specific. Baez strikes out on what would have been ball 3 if he just didn't swing at bad pitches. 2 down, runner at first. Here's McGonigal. Well, at least we got a run back with the torque bomb, so we're only down by 4 now. Runner at first. Here's McGonigal. Ball 1. He has a single and a homer in this game, does McGonigal. He's been a tough out. And swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Swing at a ball. Sweeper must have some movement on it because the Tigers will not lay off that pitch tonight. Producing some pretty nasty fucking at-bats. Fouled away, it's 1-2. Yeah, we need him to do something. We guys just blast a homer here to put us down by 2. 2-2. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Little McGonigal bomb. McBomb. Would be nice to at least cut the lead. His first multi-homer game would be a wild move. Damn, we got a sinker right down the middle and just missed it. Flew out to center field. That'll end the inning. All right, bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 6-2 in favor of the Reds. Let's hope the pitching could come out and shut them down. However, it is the top of the Reds' order to up Friedel, McLean, and De La Cruz. Bottom of the 4th, it's 6-2 Reds. Tigers do cut the lead a little there. Cut it to 4 with the homer by Torkelson, his 4th of the year. Yeah, he just missed it. I think it being a sinker and kind of having that like late kind of dip on it fucked his swing up a little bit. Had that been like a 4-seam, he probably hits a home run. But the fact that it was a sinker, and I think McGonigal didn't notice it or see it right. However, he's just a boy. Swung that fastball down middle, didn't realize it was a cut. You know, it had a weird groove to it. Singer is supposed to be a good pitcher, but he just never develops. So every so often you see him throw a pitch that's just damn near nasty. Like when his sweeper is actually on, it's a really, really good pitch. And he's kind of on tonight, so you know, like not really, but like you know, he's as on as Brady Singer is. So you're getting like flashes of the guy who maybe if he wasn't developed by Kansas City, might have turned out pretty good. I don't know though. Seems like pitchers get better when they leave Kansas City, but like they seemingly have had very good luck with Reagans and Lugo. Because they've developed both of those two guys, right? Where it's like it's very arguable that they sort of failed Brady. Brady. The fuck is his name? The pitcher tonight, whatever. Brady Singer. Greinke was way better the moment he left Kansas City. So it's like, 1-1 here on Friedel. There's a ball and a foul. Now we'll see what the third pitch is. Called ball 2. It's 2-1. Dun, 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 dun. 3-1. Oh, come on. Let's not do this walk thing now. And that'll be a hit. Fuck. Probably a double. Nice. Double on a bloop. Hell yeah, dude. I love shitty fielding. Anyway, McLean's up now with one on and nobody out. Runner at second. Fouled away the first pitch. It's 0-1. Well, it feels like all the progress we made to get that run is going to be erased here. But hey, you never know. You got to be an optimist, right? Top of the line has been brutal to us today. Called strike 2, eh? Look at that. All right. Are a lot of you guys fans of Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind? I want to write my own version of that. Michigan State of Mind, Midwest State of Mind. That'd be cool as fuck, wouldn't it, Fernando? Anyway, 1 away. McLean strikes out swinging. Nice job by Smith to get the first out. Fernando, I bet you listen to that song all the time. You're like, hell yeah, this is like my life, dude. I am from New York. I am from a concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Ball 1. Hey, they'll get the second out of the inning. It looks like it'll be a little pop out or a little line out to left field. I don't think it'll be deep enough to get the runner over to third. Hey, look at that. 2 down, runner at second. Maybe they strand the guy. That would be big. Hell yeah, dude. Are you like, have you ever met Jay-Z when you've been walking around Harlem or the Bronx with your boys? I have a few times when I was up in New York. Okay. Well, genuinely. I'm actually from the most dangerous part of Chinatown, Manhattan. Hey, there we go. Tigers strand to lead off double. Nice job by the defense. A little ground out there to get him out of the inning. Top of the 5th coming up. It'll be Vierling, Keith, and Green. Vierling, Keith, and Green in the top of the 5th. 6-2. Reds lead. I'll be right back. I'm gonna step out, have a bogey, take a couple puffs of smoke. Only fair to me. All right, I will be right back. I'm back. Got one away. Damn, already. Veerling flies out to start off the inning. One away. Now up is Colt Keat. Almost just got ran up on by some missionaries. They looked like Mormons. They were dressed like complete douches. I seen them plot across the street. They started whispering to one another about coming over to talk to me. And I was like, all right, I got this. This is very easy. They got about halfway across the street. I waited till they were like 10 feet away. I was like, don't bother me with that horseshit, guys. Didn't even look up from my phone. I was just like, fuck this. Blew a big old hit of smoke. Like, all right, well, have a good night. Okay, I should have been like, do you guys have a permit to solicit? This neighborhood's no soliciting without a permit. But ultimately, I don't really care. They can have fun with this street. 2-1. They looked like Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses, you know? I don't care about their cults. I don't care for them. And Colt Keat chases a pitch in the dirt at 2 away. Here's Riley Green. It could have even been Scientologist, which is a lot worse. That's just a straight up cult. At least the Mormon cult and the what's the other cult? The Jehovah's Witness cult. At least they're somewhat tied to the Christian faith, right? Other than that, they're fucking just weird cults. Scientology just appears to be a weird cult. I don't know. Either way, 1-1. And Riley Green flies out to the left fielder. He hit it pretty high, just, right to the left fielder, basically. Didn't have to move much. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Lowe, Steer, and Stevenson. Bottom 5. Reds up 6-2. Tigers not looking very lively tonight. Maybe we could use the power of the Lord. It sucks to run into teams that are just like white hot like the Reds right now. Hey, the Lions signed Illinois quarterback Luke Altmaier. I don't know who that is, but hey, good for him. Patriots didn't draft their single wide receiver. Something tells me. But now we have to wait for the bottom of the fifth. Yeah, I feel you, Fernando. I mean, we could talk about the AJ Brown odds. Seems likely he's coming. Sucks for me is because my team is getting their ass beat right now. I really don't have much else to watch. The Reds score a few more runs and Tigers don't score anything by top of 7. I'm out of here. Okay. If AJ Brown to the Patriots doesn't happen, I'll punch a hole through a child. I'll go to the NICU, pick up the smallest, weakest child there, weakest baby, and punch him right through a hole right through their chest. That's what I'll do. It's the wildest, overreaction. I just burst through a hospital. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. I've been lied to too many times. All I want is a receiver that doesn't beat women. Holy fuck. Man, we should still have a Stephon Brown. Why did he have to beat the shit out of his fucking... You know what I mean, Fernando? That's just our goddamn luck. We finally get a good receiver, and he beats up his in-house chef with a BBW. Or a BBL. The fuck kind of luck is that, dude? 0-1. Why can't we have Jackson Smith and Jigba type receiver? A dork. No, we gotta have Kayshawn Booty, a guy who could fucking just throw his whole... A gambling addict. Who knows when that fucking breaks on him? Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, cool. We draft a tight end murderer. Nice, nice. All right. Potential Hall of Fame talent murders 3 people. Hell yeah, dude. It rules being a Patriots fan. Gronk was good. No, that worked out pretty good. That's about it as far as really good receivers. Randy Moss works out too, but it only works for like 2 or 3 years. Then he goes crazy a little bit. It's most likely some kind of weird, undiagnosed mental illness that he's got. 1-2 on Lau or Low. Because what is that? What makes Randy do that? The self-implosion that he does. You know what I mean? It's got to be some kind of weird like trait that he's got that's just very like not talked about by him and his people. Because like I don't know, like he's so fucking he's maybe the most talented receiver to ever play football. Because he didn't really try that hard, and he was as good as he was. He's gonna get 1,800 yards this year, Fernando. 24 touchdowns. He's gonna break Randy Moss's single season touchdown record this year somehow, and then get busted for fucking gambling on college football inside the locker room. It's not even. And Lau lines out. Nice play by Keith. 1 away. That's how it's gonna work. No, he's too shitty. He's a good guy, it seems like. Whenever they're a good guy, they're like Kendrick Bourne. Like, fuck, dude. If you had any edge, you'd be way better, but you're just like a good guy. That'll be a little ground out back to the pitcher. Steers out with 2 away. So far, so good with the relievers. Why couldn't they do this last night? We'd be up 1-0 in the series, and this shit wouldn't matter tonight. 2 down. Now up is Stevenson. No, I think we'll be all right. I think we get AJ Brown. It comes out that he choke slams people. He just goes around the office just choke slamming Eagles employees, and they just put up with it. I'm like, come on, man. That's fucking. We should get our. That should be returned. That should be voided. That's bullshit. I guess Julian Edelman was a good guy, too. He turned out to be a pretty good guy. He's one of the rare hits we got. Two-0. No, it does seem like Booty's turned his life around. He seems like he's actually a good guy now, so that's good to see. 2-1. He seems to have grown up, basically. Let's just not even think about it. We're gonna have AJ Brown, and that's why everything's gone the way it has. It's going to come out that like there was never any actual accusations against Stephon Diggs, and the Patriots were able to get out of that because of all that. They're just like, oh no, what happened? Suddenly we don't have to pay Stephon Brown or Stephon Diggs. So they can go get AJ. Everything always just works to perfection. Barmore's like, I'll resign. So they dropped the charges. So like, oh good, you'll resign. They're weaponizing the courts against players now. 4-1. Maybe that's how Vrabel was getting shit done with the media. Now, it would be actually hilarious if it comes out that Vrabel was getting inside information from Diana Rossini and we get in big trouble again. It would have been better if we won the Super Bowl. But Will Benson will be pinch hit for Myers with the lefty on the mound. So Myers will be the pinch hitter now against Tolton with 1 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And like I said, though, it's great to see the Patriots back to their cheating ways. It's very good. See, as soon as our coaches start cheating, we start winning. What did I tell everybody? The second we start cheating again, we'll be back in the national spotlight, and here we are. It would have been so funny, Fernando. If we would have won the Super Bowl, it'd be so fucking funny, right? No, by the way, the NFL has already fully investigated that, by the way. Before this ever came public, I bet you the NFL rifled through both of their phones and tried to find anything that would have indicated some impropriety. They found nothing. That's why the NFL is like, this is a private matter. Neither party like violated any kind of rules. I don't think Diana Rossini's press pass from the NFL has been rescinded. She's facing no discipline from the league. He's facing no discipline from the league. They were just fucking. I think that's what the NFL was like. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of bad that they cheated on their spouses, but like, they didn't do anything wrong, like, league-wise. So that means the NFL did investigate the potentiality of, like, Diana leaking things to Vrabel. Hey, and if she actually didn't, kudos to her, right? She shouldn't be cheating on her husband, but that part's really none of our fucking business. As long as they're not like cheating to like make the Patriots play better by like giving insider info, then to me it's a super irrelevant situation, right? And I doubt she would risk her like I know she gets a lot of shit wrong, but I doubt she would risk like that part of her career doing that. Now, I don't know if she'll ever be able to work because now people will, because of all that, but someone will hire her or she'll start her own thing. She's pretty well liked. Top of the 6, it's Dingler, Carpenter, and Torkelson. People can be pretty forgiving. People make mistakes. No one was physically harmed in their affair, and that's all that actually really matters, right? Like, no one's actually like physically harmed. Sure, there's some emotional heartbreak happening, but that's oh well. That's life. It happens. People have affairs. It's kind of childish to be too upset about it, especially if it's not your life. Now you could dislike them for being cheaters. That's fair. That's also a fair way to look at it. But again, like, The husband will probably be the recipient of all the winnings in the divorce now, and so will Vrabel's wife. If I don't see really Vrabel getting divorced for some reason. That's kind of funny. I don't know about Diana though. Actually, I don't know if that turns out to be. I don't know. That's the whole thing is hilarious, dude. The fact that she's got a kid old enough to be Vrabel's from when their affair started. It's like, oh god. It is ultimately hilarious that one incident at like the NFL owners meeting of them kind of just fucking around holding hands gets caught, and then the fucking floodgates open on everything. It's like, damn, dude, somebody was sitting on a treasure trove of fucking these two. What a hilarious outcome it's been. Anyway, back to the game now. Singer is still on the mound. He's at like 87 pitches. This could be his last batter here in the top of the sixth. It's Dylan Dingler and then a lefty. So we'll see how they elect to pitch this. If Dingler eats up a bunch of these pitches here, they might have to pull him. I think Dingler immediately hits a double, or he's a single. Oh, no, he flew out. Here's Carpenter. What was that, one fucking pitch? Yeah, he's at 89 pitches now, so that's not great. All right, here's Kerry Carpenter now to face Singer. Could use a big hit here. We're down by 4. 0-2. Foul ball, and then probably a swing and strike. So it's 0-2 now on that Carp. Carp. Oh, yeah. It's a ball. It's 1-2. Sorry about the burp. Tried to get off the mic, but didn't think I got it. Or don't think I got it is a better way to say that. Yeah, we gave that foul ball a ride, but it just stayed foul. Hey, that looks like a little one-out hit. Little one-out single here for Kerry Carpenter. Now up will be Torkelson, unless they're about to go pull the pitcher, which they might be doing here. Singer is at like 94 pitches, so we're probably seeing the end of Brady. But Torque, Perez, and Baez to appear in the top of the 6. Torque, Perez, and Baez. Oh wait, actually, it's the pitching change actually. So we're kind of just waiting to see who comes in for Singer. Wall side windows, pitching change. We can do that. We are the factory. Wall side windows. What? Another? Really? Let's go take a peek at the everything site, twitter.com. Oh, you're right. Something did happen. What the fuck? White House Correspondents' Dinner? How did someone even have a gun in there? Oh, it was open. Someone open fired in the lobby. Wonder who they are. Let's see. Someone fired in the hotel lobby where Trump was at. I don't think anyone else got shot. I think a guy just fired in a hotel. Well, we'll find out what's going on with that person, I suppose. Kind of seems a little staged, but all right. No, I don't think it was a big deal. Someone just shot out. I don't think anyone came after Trump. They just shot their gun in a hotel lobby. Could be completely unrelated to Trump. Kind of doubt it, but I don't know. It's awful suspicious. How does someone even pull that off? 1, 2. I don't know. Doesn't pass the smell test. I don't know what happened there. You're gonna need some explanation, but there isn't. It seems like it happened like 25, 30 minutes ago. And Wenzel Perez will fly out. Tigers don't get any runs. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 9 or bottom of the 6 coming up. See if there's anything else kind of coming out about it. Wait a minute. Apparently, before the event, Caroline Leavitt calls on everyone to watch tonight because Donald Trump will bring in the heat and there will be shots fired. So they. Kind of seems like they might have faked the whole thing. Let's see. Who knows? We'll find out soon, I suppose. Competency of that administration, I'm sure we'll get all the information. All right, bottom of the 6. Hayes, Friedel, and McLean. Damn, that's stupid. People shot in a hotel that Trump was in. I mean, it's a story, but it's, I don't know. Anyway, it's 2-2. Kind of seems staged. I don't know, man. This seems like another one of those, oh boy, look at that, a convenient shooting. But you never know. Two. Let's see. I'm just not really seeing anything interesting yet. Just an event that happened. Not really sure why the hell the security didn't deal with it. Oh well. Anyway, one on 0-2 count. I'm more interested in like why. Uh-oh. By the way, if they start putting more runs on here and the Tigers don't come out in the top of the seventh and do anything, we're probably going to call it a stream. I don't like to watch blowouts, and the top of the seventh, the seventh inning is usually my meter stick for a blowout. 7-8 runs, down by 5+. Looks like a pitching change is coming out. So the Tigers are going to probably bring in a new pitcher. Yeah, that's the end of Holton. New guy will come on with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th of a 6-2 game. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Connor Siebold will come in to pitch for Holton. Even the media is kind of like, what the fuck was that about? Oh, I wonder what we'll learn about this situation in the coming hours. Everyone's blaming leftists, but the funnier outcome is a bunch of whack job conservatives do it. Someone pissed off about Israel or some shit. Yeah, that's the good thing. Nothing really happened. But it's most likely considered an attempted assassination. He fired the gun, but I mean, it could have just been a guy firing a gun to get murdered by the police. You don't really know yet, you know? Most likely he was there to try to do something. Don't really know yet. Anyway, that'll be a fly out, one away. Nice job by Siebold to come in and get a quick out. Here's De La Cruz now with 2 on and 1 out. This could get ugly. Let's see. 'Do they have anything of the shooter? Two one. 2-2. I don't know. The world doesn't really have a leader, does it? I guess you'd probably take him to the U.S. president. But I don't know. Could be a conglomeration of guys. You just get all the world leaders and put them in a room, and that's kind of who goes and meets them. That'd probably be the best way to do it. Take them to like the G7 or something. De La Cruz will walk, putting a man at loading the bases. Oh boy, bases loaded, 1 away. This is not good. Anyway, all right. Here's Stewart now with the bases loaded in a 4-run lead. It's 6-2 in favor of the Reds. Bottom of the 6th, 1 away. Yeah, you just go with like the G7 countries, probably. I think that's what that is, Fernando. It's like a meeting of like the more powerful, developed Western countries. I think those are the, and like Asia. You get China. You probably get the leader of India because they got a lot of people down there and over there. You probably get the leader of Japan. Probably South Korea. Probably arguably got to grab fucking Kim too. I don't care. I don't basketball. 1-1. Two one. You gotta remember, Space, I don't really give a shit about most sports that aren't football and baseball. No, Russia doesn't need to come. They're useless in that. We don't want I don't want aliens to think that we're Russian as a species. We don't need to bring them along. They're sort of a stain on an otherwise really good human race. It's arguable that Israelis got more fucking redeemable qualities than the Russian people living in Russia do. That'll be a base hit. That'll get 2 in. It's 8-2 in favor of the Reds. They're wearing, I don't know. I don't have a way to watch because all the streams, it's on national TV, so I can't watch on the way I usually would. And all these streams are slow. I don't know. You're forgetting like Germany, who's like the 4th biggest economy on the planet. I'm telling you, just go with the G7 countries except for Russia, and you're good to go. And if like I think India is even in that. I don't know. Just go with the major. Go with G7 countries, and then maybe like 2 BRICS countries. Yeah, then they fired their entire team. They fired the entire staff. Won 17-1. Fired everybody. Hilarious day for them. It's 8-2 with 1 away. Runners at the corner. So if the Tigers don't score in the top of 7th, I'm out of here, boys. I'm not watching an 8-2 struggle fest to the end. And it could get worse here. It's 2-0 right now. Now, why does it really hurt? It's April 25th. 3-0. Oh, and it looks like Seabold got hurt. Dude, this game's getting fucking hard to watch, dude. It's the bottom of the 6th. We're only 2 hours into this fucking thing. Ugh. Yeah, I'm about checked out. This is taking for, like, objectively forever to fucking get through. This is a long fucking baseball game, and I don't know if I can continue to watch this dog shit. Yeah, have a good night, Fernando. Like, how are we only in the 6th inning, dude? Like, holy shit, how is it still the 6th inning and we're 2 hours in? 99% of the time, we're almost done at this point. I have a feeling that the shooting situation's going to be an Iranian like thing. Anyway, 3-0. Usually we'd be at least through this inning. There's a new pitcher coming in because of the injury to Siebold. Long injury delay. Only adding to what is a very long game. No doubt expanded by the fact that it's on national television. Anyway, still waiting. Fuck. Getting harder to stay focused. Yeah, he got hurt and he left the game. Oh, fuck, it's taking so long. Yeah, actually, I might just wrap this up here, folks. If this doesn't get going in the next like 2 minutes or so, I literally can't stay focused on this. I want to watch, but it's taking forever, dude. Like 10 minutes of just. Like, I get injuries, but Drew Anderson's in. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna go get some sody pop while we wait. Ball 4, they walked him immediately. So bases loaded once again, 1 away. Be right back. Hey, an inning-ending double play. All right. By the way, depending on how the top half of the inning goes, if the Tigers don't score runs, I'm out of here. It's 8-2. Bottom or top of the 7th coming up. Double play gets them out of the bases loaded 1-out jam. All right, well, top of the 7th coming up, it'll be Baez, McGonigal, and Veerling. We'll see if the Tigers can do anything or if they kind of just tuck the tail between the legs and take the L. Top 7. Either way, I think I'll be dipping out after the top of the 7th here. It feels like an unnecessarily long game. Called strike 2 to Baez. Takes the first couple pitches. Thanks to everyone who's hung out tonight, by the way. It's been a fun stream. Fortunately, the Tigers kind of got smoked, and Baez strikes out 1 away. Are we going to make this an immaculate inning for Phillips? He's on immaculate pitch count or immaculate inning watch. Anyway, here's McGonigal. And that's called ball one, but if you're the Reds, you can challenge it. Ball one. Hey, McGonigal has another extra base hit. His third hit of the game. He has a double, a single, and a home run. His 11th double of the year. That's quite a few doubles already. He's a doubling machine. So 1 on, 1 out. We'll see what Matt Vierling can do. Ball one. Ball two. 2-0 now on Vierling. One out, runner at second here in the top of the seventh of an 8-2 lead. Vierling fouls the pitch away. It's 2-1. Ball three, 3-1. All right. Hey, things starting to go our way a little bit. Why not a 6-run inning? By the way, it's 3-2. Vierling will walk. So there's going to be another mound visit. Holy shit. Dude, if they pull this pitcher, I'm literally... Like, if the pitcher is getting pulled, I literally, I don't think I can sit through like another fucking pitching change in this game. There have been like 6 of them. This has been one of the slowest games I've ever watched. It's an atrociously paced game. This is going to be an over 3-hour game. Two on, 1 out. Oh, I hate Nash. Called strike one. Every National League team plays like the slowest, most boring version of baseball possible. Oh, no. Is that a double play by Keith? I think he beat it out. So, runners at the corners, 2 away. I appreciate it, Lex. Yeah. I'll be leaving after this half inning, it looks like, because it's 8-2 in the top of the 7th. I don't really want to watch the rest of a blowout. I'd rather go have some fun on a Saturday evening. You feel me? Oh, if they pull the pitcher, I'm done watching. Yeah, I won't even finish the inning if they pull the pitcher with 2 outs in the 7th inning. I'm not going to watch that. Yeah, I think they're doing that. All right, well, we're going to wrap up here then, it looks like, because I'm not sitting through that. We'll be live for tomorrow's game. Oh, it is a double play. They're going to say Keith is out. Oh. Is he? I'm guessing they're challenging it. Yeah, there's a challenge happening. Uh-oh. Well, that's never any good news. That doesn't bode well. Teams usually only challenge if it's going to be overturned, and it was. It'll be a double play. Well, all right, folks, I'm going to start wrapping then. It's 8-2 in favor of the other team. Heading into the bottom of the 7th, our pitching hasn't done shit this series. Offense is dead tonight. It's a blowout. Bottom of the 7th. I watched as long as I think I should have to. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Saturday. We will be live tomorrow for the game. It should be 1:40. Excuse me. I apologize for the burp. I didn't expect that, to be honest. It snuck up on me. What do we got? Yep, we'll be live for that. Let's see. Tuesday, I should be able to do this game. Yeah, I should be. Yeah, I should be able to. Wednesday, unknown. Thursday, definitely. It's at 12 o'clock. All right, cool. And then there's no game next Friday, So at least 2 of these Braves games we'll be able to cover, and we'll be doing the game tomorrow. So I'll see you all there. Thank you for a very fun stream. Thank you for all the likes if you're able to leave one. If you haven't, maybe leave one on the way out. Tough game. Looks like we'll be down 0-2 in the series. Hopefully we can win tomorrow to avoid the sweep and keep ourselves over 500. Rough day. GG's to the Reds fans. Hopefully tomorrow we do a little bit better. Who do they play next Friday? Oh, okay. That's because it's on April. Duh. Well, I won't be live for this game anyway. No matter what, I won't be able to do that game. Saturday and next Sunday seem a lot more likely. All right. My bad, basketball. Yeah, I forgot that April only has 30 days, so. All right. I'm not too sure about Friday yet then, but I don't think so because there's some end of semester stuff going on next week, so. It's finals, it's end of semester, shit's a little bit weird next week, so. All right, I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your day, night, morning, mid-afternoon, whenever. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for a fun stream. Sorry to leave early, but it is fucking 8-2, and the Tigers look dead. So hey, maybe me leaving will be good luck, and we'll score a bunch of runs and win the game. It's happened before, so let's hope that I'm good luck leaving. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. 1 o'clock, 1:40 roughly. Peace out. Go as always. It's go Lions, go Patriots, and it's always go Tigers. Even if we've been sucking against Cincinnati, but such is life, right? Long season. Keep your heads up.